everyone. So today it is the important chapter. Okay, so into important topic of this money chapter. Okay, so it usually comes around 70% chance is there, 70-80% chance is there that this question will come in the examination. So critically explain the Irving Fisher's क्वान्टिटी थ्योरी अफ मनी ओके सो इर्भिङ फिसर्स भन्ने मान्छेले चाहिँ अब एउटा थ्योरी निकालेको थियो अरे अब क्वान्टिटी थ्योरी अफ मनी भन्ने ओके सो वाट इज इट ओके एन्ड अदरवाइज इन्स्टेड अफ दिस वान सो इट मे कम एक्सप्लेन द क्वान्टिटी थ्योरी अफ मनी एन्ड वाट आर द लिमिटेसन अफ इट ओके सो दुइटै भनेको एउटै हो है सो दुइटा क्वेसन इट इज द सेम थिङ ओके now let me give one a small brief explanation what does it mean so suppose if the money okay so if the money is more issued है सेन्ट्रल ब्याङ्कले है नभए तिमीहरूको देशको सरकारले अलिकति धेरै पैसा छापिदिए पनि हुन्थ्यो सो द्याट सबैले पैसा धेरै धेरै पाउँथ्यो ओके सो द्याट वाज आई थिङ्क द concept have come in your mind okay so before so when you don't have money I guess so कहिले काहीँ तिमीहरूको मनीको अलिकति सर्टेज हुन्छ at that time also you may be thinking about that one so if there used to be more money then I wish to be a rich man okay I used to be a rich man भनेर सोच्थ्यो होला तर why the countries why we are just learning from the previous school from the previous classes that the Nepal is the poor country Nepal is a poor country छापिदियोस् न धेरै धेरै नोटहरू so we are not going to be a poor country भनेर पनि सोचेको होला okay so सरकारको सँग छाप्ने मेसिन छैन होला छापियो भने पनि हुन्थ्यो भनेर I think you may be having that concept okay so why the government is not issuing the money so this theory so it helps to solve many questions okay so किन चाहिँ नछापेको रहेछ त भनेर so there is a solving of answers to these queries okay so why the government has not issued a lot of why the government has not supplied the more money to the to their people okay so that we are going to learn now right so so this is the theory this is the introduction of this theory okay so one is the so let us first of all we need to write on the introduction of this okay so then after that we need to write on the definition of the features okay features for the मान्छेको definitions के हो त भनेर we need to write down okay so introduction भनेर we need to explain about the little bit of small biography of this Fishers okay Fishers भन्ने मान्छेको चाहिँ okay Irving Fishers को चाहिँ अलिकति bibliography हैन biography हामी पढ्छौँ अलिकति so an American economist Irving Fisher has has developed a theory of money in 1911 okay 1911 80 so it is around 109 years before and in this book the purchasing power of money okay so how purchasing power of money भन्ने एउटा book छापिएको थियो अरे okay in that time during that time and this theory is well known as the Fisher's quantity theory of money okay so in that book so this topic was given okay so this book was there so this topic was there and this topic was popularly it was known as the Fisher's quantity theory of money and this theory explains that there is a direct and a proportional relationship between the money supply okay and the price level but inversely proportion with the money supply and the value of money okay so let me give an so let me explain you what does it mean so it is directly proportional okay so let me give a good example of it so if you will be given okay so suppose your pocket money was 50 rupees so 50 rupees so what are your expenditure so to take 30 rupees of breakfast or so 30 rupees of snacks okay so momo chowmein or anything like that right so if your pocket money will be increased from 50 rupees to 100 rupees what will happen okay so if it will be increased from 100 rupees to 150 rupees what will happen if your pocket money will increase from 150 to 200 rupees what will happen okay so the lifestyle of yours it is going to increase So that means if you are going to take one plate of chow mein, that means you are going to take two plates of chow mein maybe. Okay, बा एक प्लेटले अगाउँदैन त्यो दुई प्लेट पो चाहिन्छ कि सो पैसा नभएर पो थोरै खाएको थियो कि तिमीले सो you will definitely you are going to order more. So you used to buy one paint, okay, but now in this dasa you are going to buy two paints because you have a little bit more money, okay, with you. So when the money will increase, okay, when there is a more supply of money, okay, so when there is a more supply of money, what will happen? The price level, okay, the price level will start increasing. Can increase butter, okay, when I will have the more money, okay, when I will have the more money, then what will happen? लेभल प्राइस लेभल बढ्छ अरे सामानको भाउहरू महँगो हुन्छ अरे किन भयो त मसँग पैसा धेरै हुँदा चाहिँ किन महँगो भएको होला नि भन्छ भने बिकज when there is more money with the people there is more demand of the things, okay, of the goods. There is more demand, okay, and when there is more demand there is been no supply. That means we have learned two topics over here last time, okay, so in inflation, so cost push, okay, so cost push inflation, and the next thing we have learned, okay, so demand pull inflation we have learned. So त्यो दुईटा त पढेको थियौँ हामीले है. सो के चाहिँ हो त भन्दाखेरि when the money will increase the demand will increase. When demand will increase supply cannot meet with the demand, okay, so supply त्यही अनुसारले बढ्दैन अनि सप्लाई चाहिँ थोरै भयो डिमान्ड धेरै भयो भने के हुन्छ, the price is going to increase. So here, so it is clearly written that so there is a directly proportion between what? So there is a direct proportion between. So there is a direct proportion, direct and proportion, and direct proportion like answer direct proportion between. So what? So it is direct. There is a direct proportion between the money supply and price level. So when the money supply will increase, जब पैसा धेरै सप्लाई हुन्छ मार्केटमा द्याट मिन्स गभर्मेन्टले धेरै सप्लाई गर्न थाल्यो, पैसा धेरै सप्लाई गर्न अदर तलब बढाउन थाल्यो. सरकारी तलब मात्रै बढाउँछ प्राइभेटको तलब पनि बढ्न थाल्छ, ओके. सो सरकारी तलब बढाइदियो भने के हुन्छ त, ओके, द्याट मिन्स महँगाई बढ्छ अरे. द्याट मिन्स द प्राइस लेभल विल इन्क्रिज, इन्फ्लेसन विल इन्क्रिज. Then so what will happen if the price will increase? Any idea? So if the price will increase, what will happen? So if the money supply will increase, the price will increase. And when the price will increase, then there is a negative effect on the value of money. That means there is an inverse relationship between the value of money and the money supply. So जब पैसा चाहिँ धेरै बाढिन थाल्छ, पैसा धेरै बाढिन थाल्छ, then तिमीहरूको जुन 100 रुपियाँको पावर थियो, the power of 100 rupees is not going to be as before 10 years, as before 5 years, okay. So you may not be able to purchase a lot of things with that 100 rupees, with same 100 rupees, okay. The value of money will decrease, okay. So two things are here. When money supply will increase, okay, so two things are going to happen. One, the price is going to increase, okay. One, the price is going to be increased, that is महँगाई बढ्छ. अर्को, the value of money जुन पैसाको पावर छ त्यो घट्दै जान्छ अरे. यो दुईटा चिज याद गर त, यही हो इर्भिङ फिशर्स ल भनेको यही हो, okay. So when the money supply will increase, price will increase, okay. That is there is a direct proportion. So when there is a when the money supply will increase, there is a negative relationship, that means the inverse relationship. पैसा त बढ्यो, स्यालेरी त बढ्यो, तर के पनि बढ्यो त, ओके, द के पनि घट्यो त भन्दाखेरि भ्यालु अफ मनी घट्यो, ओके. सो पहिला 5 रुपियाँको नोट तिमीले देख्यो भने देख्दाखेरि सो यु टु किप इट इनसाइड द पकेट, तर अहिले चाहिँ 5 रुपियाँ तिमीहरूको भ्यालु अलिकति कम भइरहेछ तिमीहरूलाई, ओके. 5 रुपियाँ त हो नि, ओके, वाइ टु क्यारी भनेर जस्तै जस्तै खालको कुरो गर्छौ तिमीहरू है. सो इफ यु so in Dase also, so if your parents used to give you okay, so let me give an example of during my time. So when we used to go for Dosi, okay, in the Tiha, so we used to roam so many home and we used to get 20 rupees. We used to be very happy, 20 rupees. So this home is very good, okay. So 10 rupees, okay, so good. 5 rupees, yeah, this home so bad, okay. So we should say like that. maybe you may also be thinking like that. Okay, so if now, if we give you the same amount, 20 rupees, in which we wish to be happy, will you be happy right now? No. Okay, you are not going to be happy. Why? Because the value of 20 rupees is not so much high in this time now. Okay, so the people, they are thinking, okay, so okay, so Thailo Kholiare, Hariyo note Jikiawa, Hariyo note something, they are going to say now. Okay, so they are demanding for 100 rupees right now. Okay, now 100 rupees also, they are not so satisfied if they are getting 100 rupees. Okay, so because the value of 100 rupees is similar to 10 rupees of 20 rupees that we used to get. Okay, so 20 rupees means जति सामान 15 रुपियाँको प्लास्टिकको सामान मजा मजाको सामानहरू आउँथ्यो पहिला पहिला. Now it costs the 100 rupees right now. That means the 15 rupees or 20 rupees is equivalent with 100 rupees right now. Okay, so uh, that means the value of money is decreasing. Okay, 100 रुपियाँमा 15 रुपियाँको सामान आउँदैछ अहिले. पहिलाको 15 रुपियाँको सामान, भ्यालु त घटेको हो नि त. Okay, so भ्यालु घटेको. So that's why so there are two relationships. When the money supply is more, when there is a more money supply, the price will increase. When there is a more money supply, the value of money will decrease. Okay, दुईटा कुरा याद गरौँ, सक्यो. Okay, यति नै हो. Okay, so Irving Fisher's law. So name of the book के अरे? The Purchasing Power of Money. So this was the title of that book, and your title लाई के पनि भनिन्थ्यो अरे? It was also known as Fisher's quantity theory of money. यति याद गरौँ त, यो प्याराग्राफ त्यति नै छ. He was born in England, I guess, sorry, in America, and he used to teach over there, and he was a professor over there, and he has published one book. Named of the book was Fisher's Quantity Theory of Money. It was also called as Fisher's Quantity Theory of Money, and this theory अनुसार चाहिँ it is directly proportional with the money supply, and inversely proportional. Money supply is directly proportional with the price level, and inversely proportional with the value of money. Fuck you. यो लाइन यति नै छ. ओके, अनि यो पनि सो यो पनि लगभग यस्तै छ, फर्स्ट प्याराग्राफ जस्तै नै छ. ओके, सो याद गर्ने क्रममा चाहिँ स्टेटमेन्ट भन्नाले चाहिँ अकर्डिङ टु डेफिनेसन, ओके, अकर्डिङ टु हिज ल, फ्रिसर्स ल अनुसार चाहिँ यो त जस्ट एउटा एक्सप्लेनेसन मात्रै हो, तर यसको डेफिनेसन चाहिँ के थियो त? अदर थिङ रिमाइनिङ द सेम. ओके, अदर थिङ रिमाइनिङ द सेम, any given percentage change or decrease in the money supply. Okay, when there is any change in money supply, कुनै एउटा पर्सेन्टेज 20% ले मनी सप्लाई बढ्यो भने के हुन्छ त भन्छ भने, so it leads, okay, it will lead to the same percentage increase or decrease in the price level. That means जतिले महँगाई बढ्छ नि, okay, suppose sorry, जतिले स्यालेरी बढ्छ नि तिमीहरूको, त्यतिले नै महँगाई बढ्दै जान्छ. So whenever you have noticed, when the सरकारी salary will increase, okay, so 10% by 15%, 20% ले तिमीहरूको स्यालेरी इन्क्रिज भएको बेलामा एउटा महँगाई भत्ता भनेर पनि निस्किन्छ. Okay, महँगाई भत्ता भनेको चाहिँ, so when the salary will increase, so there is a increase in inflation also. Okay, inflation will also take place. Okay, so त्यही पर्सेन्टेजले नै महँगाई पनि बढ्छ अरे, किनभने त्यो अनुसार त डिमान्ड पनि पुऱ्याउनु पर्यो. सो डिमान्ड मस्ट इन्क्रिज. ओके, सो डिमान्ड विल इन्क्रिज, एन्ड वेन द डिमान्ड विल इन्क्रिज, सप्लाई त्यति नै गर्न नसकेकोले गर्दाखेरि प्राइस लेभल बढ्छ. ओके, सो it leads to the same percentage increase or decrease in the price level, but the value of money changes inversely with the money supply. That means value of money चाहिँ के हुन्छ, उल्टो प्रपोर्सन छ अरे. द्याट मिन्स 100 रुपियाँको जुन भ्यालु छ मनी सप्लाई, पैसा तिमीहरूको, when you have the more money with you, okay, so you don't have the value of 100 rupees. Okay, that means करोडपति अरबपतिलाई 1000 रुपियाँको भ्यालु छैन होला सायद. ओके, 1000 रुपियाँ लाख रुपिसको, मैले त आज लाख रुपियाँ मात्रै कमाएँ भन्छ होला सायद. Okay, but the same person, okay, but the next person who is earning who is having a medium scale income, okay, उसलाई 1 लाख रुपियाँ भनेको धेरै हो. ओके, धेरै मेहनत पछि मात्रै 1 लाख रुपियाँ कमाउँछ. ओके, सो अब अर्को कुरा गरौँ भने, सो दोज हु आर वर्किङ भेरी हार्ड, लेबरहरू काम छ अरे, 1 लाख भनेको उसको लागि सपना हो फेरि. ओके, सो डिफ्रेन्ट पर्सनको लागि डिफ्रेन्ट किन पर्सपेक्टिभ हो त लाख रुपिस, बिकज सो इफ यु हेभ द मोर मनी सप्लाई, यु हेभ less value. Okay, for the that means the value of money will decrease for them. Okay, value of money will decrease for them. Okay, so this is the statement. So let me go to the next. So this is all about the definition. Okay, so please note it down. Okay, do the screenshot of it. Okay, so next one. Okay, so assumption, according to this definition, there are some assumption over here. So number one is, so price level is specific variable. Okay, so price level is specific, that means it is not movable, it is constant. Price level is born by and the variable M, B, P, and T, that means the okay, so the meaning of this one is as money supply, M for the money supply. So you can see the meaning over here. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so the meaning is given over here. So P for the price level. Okay, so price level, M for the money supply. कति money supply हुँदैछ त मार्केटमा, price level कतिको छ अहिले है, so कति price को सामान हो अहिले. So V means velocity of circulation, कतिले circulation हुँदैछ त. Okay, so कति transaction हुँदैछ त, how many transactions are there. Okay, so volume, velocity, so कति छिटो हामी transaction गर्दैछौँ त, velocity of circulation. Okay, so how fast we are circulating it, how fast we are doing the transaction and all. Okay, and T for the volume of transaction, that is the number of transactions, so how many times we are doing the transactions. Okay, so these are the meaning of it. So here, so variables like M, B, P, and T. Okay, so just I have told you the meaning of it, are supposed to be independent. That means they are not dependent with each other. Hey, so यिनीहरू terms are M, B, P, and T. Okay, जुन अघि भर्खर मैले meaning को भनेको थिएँ, okay, full form भनेको थिएँ, they are independent with each other. The volume of transaction, that means T. So T means the volume of transaction, and the velocity of circulation, okay, are constant. That means the volume, कति transaction गर्छ हामी, okay, and कति पल्ट हामी circulation गर्दैछौँ हामी, कति स्पिडले हामी circulation, that means how fast we are doing the transactions and all. Okay, so that are constant, they are supposed to be constant. So T and V. Okay, so your T र V चाहिँ constant हुनुपर्छ अरे, T र V चाहिँ constant हुने अरे. So के मात्रै variable भयो, M and P are only variable. So there are the full employment of resources in the long run. Okay, so सबै राम्ररी. Okay, so there is no any shortage of anything, so there is a full employment of resources, and based on the concept of long run, that means it is not for the short run. Okay, so थोरै एउटा सानो प्रोजेक्ट मात्रै हैन यो, so this is for the long run project. Okay, लामो समयसम्म चल्ने गरी बनाएको concept हो यो. Okay, so this law, inflation, it is not for a short period of time, it is for a long period of time. I'm giving an example of my days and your days. Okay, so that means I'm giving the example of within 17 years or 20 years of difference. Okay, so this is a long run concept. Okay, so यो तिमीहरूको 17 वर्ष पछाडि तिमीहरूको छोराछोरीलाई तिमीलाई सुनाइरहेको हुन्छ. Okay, so मेरो पालामा त 100 रुपियाँले खाजा आउँथ्यो भन्छौ भने तिमीहरूको पालामा त 1000 रुपियाँको खाजा पनि मिठो हुँदैन भनेर सुनाउँछ होला सायद तिमीले. So this thing we can so it is based on a long run, let me say. Okay, now let me give the explanation. Okay, so explanation with this one, with the formula. Explanation चाहिँ यसरी लेख्ने अब. Okay, so यो जुन definition छ, okay, so your formula दिएको छ, because we need to solve it with a graphical method also. Okay, so there is a formula. So M, B, P, and T को एउटा formula छ. M, B लाई सँगै राखौँ, P र T लाई सँगै राखौँ. Okay, M, B equals to PT. So will it be maximized or not? So if you are not able to see the screen properly, okay, so it is not possible to zoom the video, so you can pinch the screen. Okay, oh, this is the recorded one. Wait a minute. Okay, so MB equals to PT. Okay, so P equals to M by B by T, because just keep the p only over here. So let us keep the t this side. So when multiply go this will be divide, so mb by t. Okay, so mb by t. So this is the formula that we have created, and your assumption अनुसार के पछि के पो constant हुनु पर्यो भने, so v and t are going to be constant. Okay, number of transaction and the velocity of circulation, they are going to be constant. Okay, so v and t, they are going to be constant. So what is only going to be variable? M and p, they are only going to be variable. So p र m मात्र variables are, they are constant. यो दुईटा चाहिँ constant हुन्छ अरे. That means transaction. Okay, so number of transactions. So न salt कति चाहियो तिमीलाई? Okay, so salt भनेको तिमीलाई एकपल्ट दुईपल्ट मात्र चाहिन्छ तिमीलाई. That means the number of transaction is fixed. So circulation कति गर्ने त? Okay, so how many times you are circulating the money? कतिपल्ट घुमाउँदैछ पैसाहरू? Okay, घुमाउनु भनेको वरिपरि घुमाउनु भनेको हैन. So how many times you are giving in and out? Okay, so that circulation is also constant array. That means, so what is only the changing factor? So m and p is only the changing factor over here. So m र p लाई मात्र variable, so यो दुईटा constant छ भने यो दुईटा मात्र changeable छ. So what is the relation between this one? That means if they are in the equal to sign, p र m equal to sign मा छ भने जब m बढ्छ p पनि बढ्छ, जब m घट्छ p पनि घट्छ. ओके, माथि छ नि त t र p को चाहिँ भनेको भए चाहिँ, so t and p, okay, they are in the divide sign. The divide sign मा छ. That means when p increases, t decreases. When p increases, t decreases. When p decreases, t increases. तल छ भने चाहिँ inversely proportion, माथि माथि छ भने चाहिँ they are directly proportional. That means when m increases, p increases. When m decreases, p decreases. Okay, so त्यस्तो खालको रिलेसन हुन्छ. यो फर्मुला अनुसार चाहिँ m र p को के रिलेसन छ? डाइरेक्टली प्रोपोर्सनल रिलेसन छ. So according to this law, so law of volume of transaction and the number of transaction, the velocity of transaction थियो त, make it this one. So instead of volume of transaction, there should be the velocity of circulation. Okay, so velocity of circulation. So velocity of circulation, so write down this one. Okay, so velocity of circulation and the volume of transactions are supposed to be constant. Okay, that we have learned from the assumption itself. And so the price level p, okay, so if they are constant, यो तिम्रो constant हो भने के मात्र चल्यो तिम्रो p and m, they are only the movable factor. That means they are only the variable factor. है. So that means the price level and the money supply are directly proportional to each other. माथि माथि छ नि त. Okay, they are both in the upper side, that's why they are directly proportional. So when the m increases, that means money supply जब बढ्छ, price पनि बढ्न थाल्छ. Okay, so that we have already discussed. When the money supply, when सरकारले धेरै money supply दिन्छ, नभए तिम्रो salary बढ्छ, then सबैको salary एकैचोटि बढ्यो भने के हुन्छ त? Their price level start increasing because the demand will increase. Okay, when the demand increases, then the price level also increases. The price level and the money supply are directly proportional to each other, and if the price level decreases, okay, so the value of money also decreases. Vice versa भनेको ठीक उल्टो भनेको price level बढ्यो घट्यो भने money supply पनि घट्छ, नभए money supply घट्यो भने price level पनि घट्छ. Okay, so it can be written as in the following way. So directly proportion कसरी लेख्ने त भन्दाखेरि, so here we can write down in this way. So price level is directly proportional. This is the sign of directly proportion. So directly proportion to m, that is money supply. Hey, money supply जब बढ्छ, price level पनि बढ्छ भन्नु खोजेको. So when the money supply is increases by 20%, the price level also increases by 20%. And price level पनि 20% नै बढ्छ अरे. So money supply 20% ले बढ्यो है, तिमीहरुको salary 20%, सबैको salary 20% ले बढ्यो है भन्यो भने, so price level पनि 20% ले नै बढ्न थाल्छ. That means आलुको प्याज 100 रुपैयाँ छ भने 100 को 20% भनेको 120 रुपैयाँ हुन थाल्छ. Okay, 120 rupees. So यसरी तिमीहरुको price level पनि बढ्न थाल्छ. And when the money supply decreases by 20%, money supply तिमीहरुको salary घट्छ त, तिमीहरुको this price level, also the price level of the alus and pyaz, they are also going to decrease, right? So similarly, the value of money is inversely proportional to what? Arko point the keep with you. Money supply is inversely proportional to the value of money. Okay, so when the value of money is inversely proportional to the money supply. So if the money supply increases, the money supply बढेर जान्छ, salary बढेर जान्छ, then के को घट्छ रे, के पो घट्छ रे? The value of money is going to decrease. Okay, increases, the value of money decreases, and vice versa. This topic is very important, 10 marks. So value of money is inversely proportional to 1 by, so यो भनेको inversely proportion को sign हो. Okay, the same छ भन्छ भने, so if it is in the same line, then that is called the directly proportion. If they are in the divide sign, then they are the inversely proportion. One divide by sign, they are the inversely proportion. The value of money, right? The value of money is inversely proportional to money supply M. Okay, M सँग चाहिँ inversely, price चाहिँ directly proportion, value of money चाहिँ inversely proportion with money. Okay, अब यसको ग्राफ कसरी बनाउने है? So that is the next question for you all. So पहिला के गरौँ भन्दाखेरि, so table बनाउने. So एउटा explanation with money supply and the price level, value of money यसरी के छ भन्दाखेरि, so you can see over here from the table. So 30, 60, 90 गऱ्यौँ भने suppose है, मनी सप्लाई पहिला 30 रुपियाँ दिएको थियो अरे, त्यसपछि 60 रुपियाँ, त्यसपछि 90 रुपियाँ दिएको थियो भने प्राइस लेभल पनि त्यही अनुसार बढ्छ अरे. ओके, सो 30 छ भने 30 नै हुन्छ अरे, 60 छ भने 60 नै हुन्छ अरे प्राइस लेभल, 90 छ भने 90 नै हुन्छ प्राइस लेभल. ओके, सो when the money supply increases, the price level also increases. सो अहिले थुक्पाको दाम पहिला 5 रुपियाँ थियो, अहिले किन 15 रुपियाँ 20 रुपियाँ अहिले 40 रुपियाँ भइसकेछ? बिकज द पिपल हैज मोर मनी, they can spend more money. Okay, when people has more money, they have more demand, and when they have more demand, there is a fixed supply. जब fixed supply हुन्छ तब demand, तब inflation बढेर जान्छ, महँगाई बढेर जान्छ. But the value of money चाहिँ के छ? Inversely proportional with what? With the money supply. Okay, so यसको चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि 1 by money supply त 30 छ. Okay, that is 1 by 30 inversely भनेको त 1 divided by 30 हो. 0.033 हुन्छ अरे, यो डिभाइड गर्दाखेरि 0.16. ओके, सो 1 डिभाइड बाई 90 0.011 है. सो हामी 0 हटाउने भने यो 11, यो 16, यो 33 हो. सो एकनासले घटेको छ त यो छैन नि हैन. सो यो सिधै 16 नम्बर 16 18 4 5 6 7. Okay, 17 नम्बरले घटेको छ. ओके, सो आफ्टर द्याट इट इज जस्ट डिक्रिज बाई 4 नम्बर्स ओन्ली. ओके, यसरी घटेको छ तिमीहरूको. सो अब ग्राफ कसरी बनाउने त भन्छ भने, ग्राफ कसरी बनाउने भन्छ भने, सो व्हाट यु नीड टु डु, सो मेक द एक्स एक्सिस एन्ड वाइ एक्सिस, एक्स एक्सिस वाइ एक्सिस बनाऊ है. सो मनी सप्लाई एमएम. सो फर्स्ट वान, लेट अस डु इट विथ द डाइरेक्टली प्रपोर्सन. डाइरेक्ट प्रपोर्सन के छ? प्राइस लेभल बनाउने, पी बनाउने. सो प्राइस लेभल इज इक्वल टु मनी सप्लाई, बराबर छ है. सो अर्को चाहिँ के बनाउने त? भ्यालु अफ मनी, द सेकेन्ड वान. सो इट इज भ्यालु अफ मनी बनाउने. सो यसरी कलम बनाउने पहिला. सो दिस, लेट अस मेक द लाइन्स फर्स्ट, एक्स एक्सिस एन्ड वाइ एक्सिस. Okay, so let the x-axis be the money supply and y-axis be the price level, otherwise the value of money. Okay, after that, since price level and this money supply, they are equal to each other. Okay, so 30 हुँदा 30 हुनु पर्ने अरे, 40 हुँदा 40 हुनु पर्ने अरे. Same price list, when the price level increases with the same amount, यो money supply पनि त्यही अनुसारले घट्छ बढ्छ अरे. So यो ओके, सो तिमीहरूले 2 सेन्टिमिटरमा बनाउँछ नि, यो पनि 2 सेन्टिमिटरमा बनाउने है. यो 1 सेन्टिमिटर, यो 2 सेन्टिमिटर, यो 3 सेन्टिमिटर बनाउने. सानो हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो भने 2 4 6 बनाउनु त. यो डट डट डट, मेक इट इन द सेम वे. पज द भिडियो ल, बनाउँदै जाने, पज गर्दै बनाउँदै जाने ल. सो ओके, सो मेक द लाइन्स. सो 2 सेन्टिमिटर 2 सेन्टिमिटर 2 सेन्टिमिटर, मेक 3 डट्स. Here also 2 centimeter 2 centimeter 2 centimeter, make 3 dots. Okay, then your 4 centimeter मा छ, 4 सेन्टिमिटरबाट लाइन तान्ने, यो 4 सेन्टिमिटर लाइन तान्ने। मैले अलिक धेरै तान्नेछु, यो नबनाउने। सो ड्र द लाइन, ओके। अनि जता बनाए नि, सो यसबाट सिधा तल तल लाइन पनि तान्दै जाने, डट 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 डट, द सेम लाइन है। यसलाई एम बनाऊ, M. This is the M. This is the main money supply M. Okay. This is the price level P. Okay. So price level. You say original. Okay. But when the money supply will increase, what will happen? Money supply बढ्यो भने के हुन्छ? Price level पनि बढ्छ. Okay. So यो line पछि, okay. Hope after making this only, go to the next video. Then what will happen? So when the money supply will increase, then there is a increase in the price level also. So either make 40 degree यसरी बनाउने, okay, यो point देखि यो point यसरी बनाउँदा पनि त्यही point मा छुने हो आखरी है. Otherwise what you can do, so if you have already done 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, then 6 मा बनाउनु टक्कै यहाँ हुन्छ. योबाट 6 गर्ने त ठक्कै यहाँ हुन्छ फेरि. Make it. Otherwise, so from here make the line. अनि त्यसपछि टक्क लाइन छुने, यता पनि टक्क लाइन छुने. There should be a proper measurement, eh? So you need to get the scale. Otherwise, instead of making this one, first of all measure 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Join the line. So then after that, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. Join the line. Okay. So then, say ne, तिम्रो सीधा line बन्छ. Hey. After making this one, so के गर्ने त भन्दाखेरि after joining the line, then draw this line. है अब यो तीनटा लाइन बन्यो. 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 2, 4, 6. Then you have made this line. Okay, 45 degree ma sloping wala line bन्छ. So this is the directly proportion. That's why it is going upward. है so यो dotted छ नि. Okay, यसलाई M भन्छ भने अब यसलाई increasing छ M1. Okay, price M1 मा price 1 हुन्छ. When the money supply increases, price also increases. So यो M1 भएकोलाई यो price 1. यो जब मनी सप्लाई घट्छ नि, स्यालेरी जब घट्छ, प्राइस पनि घट्न थाल्छ. सामानको प्राइस पनि भाउ पनि घटेर जान्छ, डिफ्लेसन हुन्छ. ओके, सो यो प्राइस मनी सप्लाई घट्यो भने प्राइस लेभल विल अल्सो डिक्रिज फ्रम P to P2. ओके, P देखि P2 मा जान्छ है. सो त्यो देखिन्छ. न योबाट के गर्ने, फेरि अघि जस्तै डट 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 लाइन तान्ने, यता पनि डट 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 लाइन तान्ने. दैट यू क्यान सी हियर है. Then after that, after making this, then this is inversely proportion. यो सीधा पनि छैन, एउटा कन्स्टेन्ट पनि छैन. अघि पढ्यौं नि हामीले 0.33, 0.16, 0.11, 0.11. ओके, सो त्यसरी पढेको थियो हामीले. कन्स्टेन्ट थियो, एउटा सेम भ्यालु थियो, एउटा तरिकाले घटेको थिएन नि हैन. सो के गर्ने त भन्दाखेरि यसलाई अलिकति कर्भ तरिकाले घटाइदिने. यसरी स्वैं let us make it a little bit curve. Okay, so since it was not constantly decreasing, okay, so let us make it a little bit curve. Because it is inversely proportion. Okay, so jun inversely proportion हुन्छ त्यो तलतिर जान्छ. Okay, and so let us make it curve. Okay, and जता जता ठोकिन्छ नि, हो त्यहाँबाट लाइन तान्दै जाने. यहाँ ठोक्यो लाइन तान्ने, यहाँ ठोक्यो लाइन तान्ने. Okay, and you M1 बनाउँछ भने यो कहाँ ठोकेको छ, यो लाइन यता ठोकेको छ. That means it is 1. Okay, so what is written over here? 1 by P1. Okay, so 1 by M छ किन यता 1 by P1 लेखेको त भन्दाखेरि money supply and price level, they are same, isn't it? M र P त इक्वल हो. So that's why, so M को ठाउँमा P लेखेको 1 by P1. यता P लेखेको थियो नि त, त्यही भएर यता P1, 1 by P1 है. So अब अलिकति यता जाऊ. So this one, this is called M. So M जता ठोकिन्छ, okay, so त्यसलाई के भन्ने, P भन्ने. So 1 by P. So यो M2 छ, M2 कहाँ ठोक्यो नि, हो त्यसलाई के भन्ने, 1 by P2 भन्ने, 1 by P2. Okay, so in this way you can see this one. That means, so what you can see, so whenever there is a increase in the money supply, the price level increases or decreases according to it. Okay, whenever there is a change in the money supply, and whenever there is a increase or decrease in the money supply, whenever the money supply increases, the price level, the value of money will decreases. है मनी सप्लाई जब धेरै हुन्छ नि यता हैन धेरै भएको बेलामा मनी सप्लाई धेरै भएको बेलामा प्राइस लेभल के भयो भ्यालु अफ मनी के भयो घटे सबभन्दा थोरै प्राइस भ्यालु अफ मनी त यही छ मुनि हुनु भनेको भ्यालु अफ मनी के छ तल छ नि त है सो वेन द मनी सप्लाई वाज लेस थोरै मनी सप्लाई भएको बेलामा चाहिँ जब तिमीहरूको बाजेहरूको पालामा सप्लाई नै कम थियो द्याट मिन्स 60 70 100 रुपिस 200 रुपिस स्यालेरी भएको बेलामा देयर वाज अ हाई भ्यालु अफ मनी अब 2 रुपियाँले कति धेरै सामान आउँथ्यो द्याट मिन्स द भ्यालु अफ मनी वाज सो हाई लुक एट हियर सो वेन द मनी वाज लेस the value of money कत्रो छ oh my god okay the value of money was so great okay so it was so big it was in the peak that means अलिक धेरै थियो value of money 2 रुपियाँले धेरै सामान आउँथ्यो है त्यसको भ्यालु धेरै थियो so this will show that so there is a directly proportion between the price level and the money supply and there is a negative relationship between the value of money and the money supply okay that we can see over here and let us explain the graph in the given figure. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so in the given figure, X represents the money supply and the Y represents the price level. Okay, your graph like I said, explain and the value, the price, the figure A. I guess the figure A, the figure. This is called the figure A, and this is called the figure B. Hey. Figure A and figure B shows that the figure A shows the money supply is directly proportional to the price level. Eh? So this figure will show the direct relationship between the money supply and the price level. When the money supply increases, the price level increases. But the figure B like when the money supply increases, the value of money decreases. Ulto relation ulto slope छ when the money supply decreases the value of money increases so यही त भनेछ नि okay so there is an inverse relationship so when the M increases whenever the money supply increases the value of money decreases and vice versa ठिक उल्टो relation so that's why we can see the downward slope है यसरी उल्टो slope देखिन्छ okay so that was all about the definitions and all okay so graphical definition पनि हामीले पढ्यौं now let us learn the criticism okay so 3-4 वटा छ अनि सकाइहालौं okay so criticism चाहिँ के छ भन्दाखेरि हैन रे यो के त क्रिटिसाइज त गर्छ नि okay there are some defects of this theory so first criticism is the price level does not depend only upon the money supply ले मात्रै price level बढ्दैन okay अरु चिजले पनि त प्राइस बढ्छ नि त मनी सप्लाईले मात्रै त प्राइस बढ्ने होइन okay the Fisher's quantity theory assumes that the price level only depends upon the money supply okay पैसा धेरै भएर नै हो okay so सामानको भाउहरु बढेको भन्छ फिशरले but the critics said that the price level depends upon the various economic reason like the inflation deflation over and under production etc okay so जब धेरै थोरै मात्रै प्रोडक्सन भयो अब पनि त तिमीहरुको प्राइस कम हुन्छ okay when there is a deflation or inflation okay over production भयो भने पनि त्यहाँ तिमीहरुको प्राइसलाई असर पार्छ okay so तिनीहरुले पनि त असर they are also the one of the factor of the change in the price okay so change in the price level okay so तर यसले के भन्छ त हैन मनी सप्लाई भयो भने धेरै भयो भने मात्रै प्राइस लेभल बढ्छ घट्छ ओके सो त्यो भनेछ सो त्यसलाई चाहिँ हैन अरु फ्याक्टर पनि छ भनेर भनिएको छ नेक्स्ट वान भेलोसिटी अफ सर्कुलेसन एन्ड द ट्रान्ज्याक्सन आर नट कन्स्टेन्ट यो कन्स्टेन्ट होइन नि त ओके भनिएको छ सो दिस थ्योरम एज्युम्स दैट द v and t that means the velocity of circulation and the transaction okay the number of transactions are constant but in reality the volume of transaction changes okay तिमीले के एउटा मात्रै किन्छौ त जहिले पनि ओके जहिले पनि एउटै सामान सपोज एक प्याकेट नुन तिमीले एक प्याकेट नुन मात्रै किन्छौ एक महिनामा हैन हैन sometimes you buy more because there may be some festivals and all okay so अलिकति धेरै भेराइटिजहरु खान थालेको छ होला सायद okay so that's why the number of transaction is more sometimes okay so when the number of buying and the selling increases the velocity of circulation also changes So the V and T are not constant. Okay, so velocity of circulation or transaction, number of transaction बराबर कहिले पनि constant हुँदैन, कहिले काहीँ होला तर सधैँभरि constant हुँदैन. ओके, यो theoremले त्यो पनि होइन भन्यो है. So next one is this theory has ignored the demand for money. So the quantity theory says that the price level is determined by the money supply. Right? So money supply नै हो सबभन्दा मुख्य कुरो. प्राइस लेभलको लागि मनी सप्लाई नै हुनुपर्छ भनेको छ. ओके, बट it has completely ignored the role of the demand for money, which is equally important to determine the price level and other economic activities. Okay, so अरू एक्टिभिटिजले गर्दा पनि प्राइस लेभलहरू बढ्छ. इकोनोमिक एक्टिभिटिज अरू पनि इकोनोमिक एक्टिभिटिजहरू छ. ओके, सो त्यसले गर्दा पनि प्राइस भ्यालुहरू बढ्छ. ट्याक्स बढोस् त त्यसले पनि त प्राइस बढाउँछ. ओके, so that's why other factors are also there which increases or decreases the price level. So unrealistic concept of full employment and long run. Okay, so long run नै हुनुपर्छ भन्ने concept पनि होइन. Okay, so this theory is only applicable in the long run, but most of the economic activities are short run in nature and it assumes the full employment of the resources, which is unrealistic and not possible. सबै रिसोर्सेसहरू चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो अरे. फुल इम्प्लोइमेन्ट भनेको अल द रिसोर्सेस मस्ट बी फुल्ली इम्प्लोइड. ओके, सबै चाहिँ हुनै पर्यो, त्यस्तो चाहिँ हुनै पर्यो अरे. तर कहिले काहीँ नहुनु पनि सक्छ. ओके, तिम्रो 2 केजी ओके, सो लेट मी से घरमा 1 बोरा चामल लिन्छ भने तिम्रो प्रत्येक महिना 1 बोरा चामलै लिन्छ त पाउन आउँदैन र. ओके, सो अरू भेराइटी खानु मन लाग्दैन र खाजा सट्टामा भुटी भात खानु मन लाग्दैन र. ओके, सो द्याट्स वाइ सो द देयर इज अ फुल इम्प्लोइमेन्ट त्यो लागू हुनुपर्छ अरे. ओके, सो जुन नम्बर अफ ट्रान्जेक्सन, भेलोसिटी अफ सर्कुलेसन त्यो चाहिँ कन्स्टेन्ट हुनुपर्छ अरे. जहिले कन्स्टेन्ट हुन्छ त नम्बर अफ ट्रान्जेक्सन जहिले सेम हुन्छ त हुँदैन नि. ओके, सो द्याट्स वाइ सो देयर्स द फुल इम्प्लोइमेन्ट इज नट पोसिबल. कुनै कुनै चाहिँ सर्ट रनको लागि पनि हुन्छ, त्यो त्यसमा पनि यो रुल लागू हुन्छ. ओके, सो लङ रन मात्रै होइन, कहिलेकाहीँ सर्ट रन पनि हुन्छ है. So that is also wrong concept. Next one is the variable like the M, B, P and T are not independent. Okay, so they are dependent upon each other. They are not independent. They are छुट्टै छुट्टै अरे है. So यो यसमा के पनि रिलेसन छैन, इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट छ भनेछ. This theory assumes that there are variables. So these variables are independent, but in reality the velocity is related with the transaction volume. So transaction volume, that means the velocity. So जति तिमीहरूको ट्रान्जेक्सन हुन्छ त्यति नै तिमीहरूको velocity, circulation of money भइरहेको छ. पैसा बाढेको बाढे गर्छ. That means कहिले तिमीहरूको 20 रुपैयाँ, कहिले त्यो 20 रुपैयाँले यो किन्यो, अर्को 20 रुपैयाँले अर्को किन्यो. Okay, so the number of transaction increases. Okay, velocity यसरी नै बढ्दै बढ्दै जान्छ. velocity अनि के हो? छिटो छिटो हैन त. So the number of transaction बढ्नु भनेकै the velocity of circulation पनि बढ्नु. The price level depends upon the transaction. Okay, so these are the criticism that we need to learn. Okay, and this is very important topic of this money chapter. Okay, Fisher's law भन्ने कुरा आइराख्छ. Okay, and I will send you the PDF of it. Okay, कति के लेख्ने भनेर. Okay, so मैले जे भने, okay, यो त just यसरी बनाउने भन्ने मात्रै हो. So if you have followed this everything, okay, so last time यो बनाउनु पर्ने थियो. This is the last figure that you need to draw. So that was the step how it should be made, and this is the explanation of graph, and this is the criticism of this theory. Okay, and if you write on this one, then only you are going to get the full marks. Okay, so हेर्दा मात्रै धेरै छ तर सर्ट नै छ यो. So this is very important. 90% chance is there, 80-90% chance is there that this question is going to come in the examination. Fisher's law. Okay, so you can turn your set book when you will buy it. When you purchase it, you will see there are so many questions of Fisher's law. Okay, so this much for today. I will send you the PDF of it. I will send you the video of it. So video pause garde so you will understand it. So bye bye for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.